Hello, dear suicide troll friends. I made a video and it was like 20 minutes long, and I went back to go listen to it, and it was just like my voice was so low and the background noise was so high I couldn't even listen to it. And then I downloaded a app to try to boost the audio. Let me make sure I got this one right. I ain't doing that. What do I do with my phone? Hold on a second. Watch out for Let me check. Let me check the audio because that was 20 minutes of my life I'll never get back again. Hold on. Let's see, switch there. There. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's working. Let me set this here. Okay. Anyway, so I made like a 20-minute video, and I was just like laying here smoking a joint, talking, blah, 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 and the audio just sounded bad. So I'll just give a quick rundown. I was thinking, like, since, my phone calls were intercepted and private phone calls were listened in on, and I don't care what old line says, I ain't listen to your phone calls. Yeah, you did. Anyway, since there's no boundaries or no, I want to talk about Tammy first. Let me tell you something about Lindy. Okay, why would Lindy tell me Tammy's private business? Let me tell you why. Same with Hipster. Because she was bragging. She's like, oh, Tammy's family sold this property and blah, blah, blah. And I guess Tammy and them got a lot of money for they sold some kind of property. I don't even know. But she like told me, and that's what it was about. And then like I go back to the Hipster thing. You know it, because that was before. Let me try. No, that was after. Because that was after she had sent me all those numbers and all that. It was after that, and she was like bragging about Hipster and bragging about her husband doing IT, and I don't know if he sold that company or he started that company and sent me his website and all that stuff. Her good friends. Um, and that's what it was, because that right there. That's what her fantasy life, like that's what she longed to always be like when she would watch the Lisa D1. It's why she hated Cat. She wanted to be like in that in crowd, like of people that were, financially good or the cream of the cream of society or blah, blah, blah. Hold on, let me turn this TV down. Anyway, I went on for that for a little bit, but I ain't gonna rehash that whole damn video because, what else? And Abe, one of the things, because I was in that video, I didn't have tape over my camera, and I was like, I deserve $1.43 million just for the amount of Gorilla Tape I'm gonna have to buy for the rest of my life because I have PTSD. But I remember I think it was maybe the night after the horrible, horrible, tragic suicide troll stream where they were farting and, making fun of, what I mean? That horrible, horrible stream. I can't remember if it had to be after that, because I was watching Abe and he was talking about like rubber bands on a bull's ball, and then that Delilah or whatever her name was on there, and there was a truck sitting across from my neighbors, because the way my house is positioned, there is like the loop part comes right from my house. Anyway, there was a truck sitting there. And of course, my cam by the door there, the old ones was facing right that way. Anyway, so I believe the very first Samsung had malware. I believe the Obama phone had malware. I don't think the iPad, to my knowledge, I don't know because I factory reset it so many times, that very first one had malware. I just, you know what I mean? Because if my internet, things can be manipulated. I was clicking on this and clicking on that. You think Stewie's your friend. You think Lindy's your friend. You think Maxine's your friend. These people DMing you, all those people, Computer Chick Productions, all these people, and you think, oh, well, they're my friends. And I can click on anything. Anyway, but Abe was like, you better, yes, I can see you through your camera. Oh, you better get some tape. And I went and got tape, some masking tape, and I was pulling it off there, and I was putting on there. It better be some thick tape or not that, or something. I don't know. But that's when I like kind of snapped. I think because I was like talking to the camera up there. I was like, "Can you hear me?" I mean, y'all legit made me snap. Like that's not cool. It's not cool. You fucked me up forever. And what else did I talk about in that video? Covered Tammy and Tammy. See, Tammy got Kat's divorce records for Lindy and paid for them and did all that in her name. You know why? Because a fugitive felon can't call Arizona and say, "Hi, this is Line Lynn. I'm gonna use this stolen credit card number to get my stalkers. The person I'm stalking. I want to get their divorce records." I mean, she couldn't do it. What's she gonna do? So she had Tammy do it. And then, but nobody ever does anything for her. Tammy just out of the blue decided one day she woke up, she was gonna call Arizona and say, "I want Kat Klein's divorce records. Put it on this Mastercard." Whoosh. And Lindy, and then she called Lindy. She's like, "Lindy, I know you didn't know nothing about this, but I just want you to know that I called out of the blue." You know what I mean? Come on now, Lindy. You never take responsibility for anything, Lion Lynn, ever, ever, ever. Anyway, what else? I will give a little positive news. Mom, she has gone down to 4 hours a week, and she asked her manager today, or supervisor, whatever you call it. She's like, "Am I still eligible for my bonus?" Because mom's worked there longer than anybody in that place in the part she's at, not in the in corporate and all that. She's in customer service. Uh, so anyway, but she's like always the top percentile. Because if you've ever worked in a customer service job, they rate your call time, your, all that surveys, all that stuff. So mom's always like number one up there, always. So she's always eligible for bonus. But I had forgot she even got it. She can get up to 110 to 200 every single paycheck. But she had FMLA for a year for grandma. Of course, she never went over there but once, and I went over there every day. But so she was calling out 2-3 times a week. So now she's actually working 4 times a week, and she got $1 raise. Now she's going to get that bonus back. So I'll be getting, finally, after a whole year of that horrible FMLA, be getting $1,500 a month. So she'll be bringing home $3,000. I'll get my SSI. That's another $1,000. That's $4,000. I do DoorDash. I'm gonna get me a Cadillac by end of year, a 3 or 4 year old Cadillac. Do DoorDash. I'll be making $5,000 a month with no mortgage. I'm doing good, doing good. I didn't have to catfish a military man on the internet to do it. But anyway, what else do I want to talk about in that video? Because I ain't gonna make this long. I'm gonna watch a movie and go to sleep. Got mom some pizza. We got pizza. I got the kind she wanted. Got ice cream. Got her a $8 candle at Dollar General. So that's for Mother's Day. Oh, and I did want to say this. I know nobody believes me, but I am over bag in little gay homosexual Stewie. I'm over them. I know, I sometimes, I was in the yard today and I was thinking about something, because it runs through my head nonstop. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all gave me permanent PTSD. Uh, JT should at least buy me a 4-year-old Cadillac for that, don't y'all think? Um, anyway, I ain't gonna go on. My brain is broke. But no, Beg. Because I was feeling some kind of way, because I was thinking, because it just creeps in my head, and I try to keep busy, and I try to do other stuff. But if I'm just sitting there for a minute, and I start thinking, my brain just starts thinking about this, and then it connects to that, and it gets the whole process. And by the end of the day, I'm out, screaming at the sky. But I'm done with that. Beg wasn't my friend. She's some lady in an attic, right? Alex was never my friend. He's some loser. We'll just leave it at that. Some gay loser. You know what I'm saying? I don't, that I was pissed. It hurt. You took my money, my last $20, yada, yada, yada. Then tried to make me into an animal abuser because I spent all the tax return money, couldn't go get my dog surgery, had to wait till I had to wait all that time. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I'm not going to go on and on about that. but I'm over it. I'll say whatever I want to about Bag. I'm gonna eventually like catch her at the Kroger or the CVS when she's picking up her 8 medicines I think she had posted years back. Anyway, I'm just gonna like go up to her nicely, publicly, and keep my distance and do everything by the book and pull out my iPhone and say, Beg, I want you to look me in my crazy eyes and tell me why. Why'd you do it? Like, that's why I go see baby teeth. I'm going to fight the urge to kick out those little nubs of teeth in her head. I'm going to say, baby teeth, why? Why did you do that to me? And then when mom passes away one day or I put her in a nursing home, I'm going to sell this house for 380, 400,000. Go buy me a little fixer up somewhere in some little hillbilly state, get a bigger house than this, put that couple $1,000 of rest, pay to fix it up, and then I'm gonna say, you know what? Now that I know where Lion Lynn lives, I'm gonna go rent the house down the road, right there on her street, or across, whatever's the closest house for rent. Pay it for a year. Could you imagine, Lindy, how dangerous I am with money? Can you imagine how dangerously exciting I am with money? And I'll sit out there at a sign every day. Say, why, Lion Lynn? Why'd you do it, fugitive? Why? So, like I said, Lindy, you better hope Mom lives to be 150 years old. You better hope you die before her, Lion Lynn. Because you were my friend. You went real life on me with the people that I defended you about going real life on you for 7 years when you lied about the whole damn thing, basically. You fraud. You're a I was telling mom too, because mom's a narcissist, probably, not that, I'm not going to judge. I don't know her diagnosis. I'm not a psychiatrist. But I see a lot of similarities, Lion Lynn, between you and my mom. You won't admit when you do anything wrong. You know what I mean? I'll admit, yeah, hey, yeah, sometimes I'll, whatever. When it comes down to it, the brass tacks of things, I always like, yeah, I fucked up, blah, blah, blah. I admit it, Lion Lynn. But you're deny. I remember you used to laugh about the deny. You would, Linda, you would deny. You could be caught on video doing something, you deny it. You can't deny telling me people's private business because how would I know any of that? And I could go down the list for years of people's private. That's what pisses me off about Stewie too. Anyway, I ain't gonna go down that. It's like, you knew I was telling you private, personal shit that someone told me, like other people's private, personal shit that was told to me. I'm telling some loser little midget that I think I'm in love with. Like, all those years, I never had anybody but Lion Lynn, Jackie, who all she did was over there and boost. Lindy's the best, but Jackie has told me for all these years how great Lindy is. Best person, most successful person, most wonderful person in the world. Never does anything wrong. Just a great, wonderful person. So Lindy manipulated me by building up Lindy, the most wonderful, the victim of all these people, the victim of her husband, the victim of her ex-husband, the victim of the world. Lindy, you did manipulate me. I had no self-esteem. I was beat down. I was all that for already when I met you, and it just devolved into that. You were Lindy's biggest cheerleader, Jackie. You told me how Boris treated her. You did all that, Jackie. And then you went real life on me because I fell in love with some loser troll that was trolling me that took my money, and you helped him. You told them that was my mom's tax return money. Why didn't you just say, hey, Ryan, Lindy told me to tell you that probably ain't a good idea to be doing that, Why didn't you, do anything? Why didn't you, be a friend? I supported you all those years. I was loyal to you all those years with very few slip-ups, Lindy. Very few. The Chandra thing, and then what was it? The Mallory thing. There was for that long, especially around these parts, Lindy, and you know that. Even Vegas and Kat had it out. But I was good and loyal to you, Lindy. And you were telling Hipster my business, telling Maxine my business, telling Boris my business before any of this, Lindy. And then I'm a piece of shit. I'm a catfish. When you've catfished it, anyway, I'm going to start going down that whole road. But Brian K., don't think I forgot. And guess what, Brian K.? I never forget and I never forgive. I actually do forget a lot, and I do forgive. But some people, are not worthy of my forgiveness. And I'll tell you who a couple of those people are before I leave. One is the hag. That is the most evil, miserable soul. And I am so glad her daughter got a tag cover that I'm sure was gifted her by a student or someone through the school there because she did something with physical therapy, yada, yada, yada. And she were gifted it to Mara. You'd have thought Mara gave her the Hope Diamond. And it was so embarrassing. But anyway, I won't go on about that. That's a horrible person. That's a mean person. That is a person. I remember her tweeting all those love songs, all that thing. Ooh, evil. And I'm going to confront her outside of that dialysis center when she's picking up old Jimmy Lee. Jimmy Lee. I'm gonna confront her publicly and keep my distance, keep my pepper spray in my hand in case she tries to throw her walker at me. And I'm gonna say, Mara, why did you suicide troll me? Well, I'll probably say it louder than that so everybody around us can hear. But I'm gonna ask her, just like I'm gonna ask Baby Teeth. I'm gonna drive by and snap a picture of Jenny Jen's nose. And I'm gonna keep on driving by because I don't hang out in the sticks. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get me a 4-year-old Cadillac. I'm gonna go to all these people's towns. I'm gonna peek around. I'm gonna do it legally, and I'm gonna follow them everywhere. I'm gonna let them see what it's like. What y'all did to me. Y'all terrorized me for over 2 years. Anyway, so that's about it. That's my talk therapy tonight. Abe, fuck you. I remember that, Abe. I remember it. Free AIDS, free AIDS. Come over here, Abe. I'll give you all the free AIDS you want. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go. Y'all have a great night. Tomorrow, I'm going to make my decision of which company I'm using for the skip tracing to find Lion Lynn. And then I'm going to dox her every day, all day. And then when I can financially afford it, I'm going to go see her. I'm going to go see her. I'm going to ask her why. So, anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm going to smoke a little more weed, maybe have another pizza, and go to bed and enjoy my life. And I have now, I think, before I thought I was sane, like during the grandma's time, I was like, I'm better now. I'm right in the head. I'm not, in psychosis no more. But I realized I was. It took me to stop looking at y'all's channels and trolling me and doing whatever y'all are creepy shit y'all are doing that's illegal. Criminal federal wiretapping. Look it up, JT or Angelo or whoever. I'm not making any assumptions. Look it up. But now that I don't, I feel normal. I'm a normal human being again. Wow, funny how that works. Y'all have a good night. Bye now.